Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
Ladies and gentlemen, the whole DNC is a clown show.
Security, please.
Stop taking oil money! Get out my way! Protest the Republicans! Protest the people who are actually hurting you! I'm so confused, Dave!
I think it's important to say here, we respect people's opinions. And it is understandable that there is a lot of...
This is like a Netflix series. It's like a SNL skit. Because the fact that I want to book a flight to USA just to go to a DNC event, because so many people have a different opinion that they want to push over there, it sounds rather entertaining. Because you don't know what's going to happen.
We'll begin with the opening statements. Each candidate will have 30 seconds, and we'll start with Dr. Quintessa Hathaway.
Good evening, everyone. It is my desire to be the next DNC chair, and I just want to give you all a little bit of something that's been on my heart here over the last couple of days. You fight on, you fight on. You fight on, you fight on. When your government is doing you wrong, you fight on, oh, you fight on.
Thank you, thank you, Dr. Hathaway.
To me, it looks like she wasn't that impressed by herself, but she hoped the audience might give her the feeling that she should be impressed by herself. Which is kind of sad.
Hello, Democrats. Hey, I am speaking, and I would love your attention. There is a black woman at this podium, and I deserve your attention like the 11 people who went before me. Yes, I am speaking.
Good evening, Democrats. Look up here. 3 strong black women standing before you. 3 black women who, rather than just grabbing a chair, ran for chair.
Te quiero mucho, Papa. Gracias por todo. My name is Artie Blanco, Freddie Blanco's daughter. Vote for me for vice chair.
Look at this room, y'all.
And the winner is a white man. And he will represent all the men just like the right-winger have Joe Rogan. It's a equal battle. I think personally, he raised money better, and the whole conventions, they talk about raising money to get things done, which now they have to share so much that mostly nothing gets done. That is the issue that I see with the Democratic Party.
In this round, so I'm going to, I have a show of hands. How many of you believe that racism and misogyny played a role in Vice President Harris's defeat? Okay. So that's good. You all passed.
It's only misogynistic and white supremacy when they choose the white men.
Hypocrisy, my friend.
And personally, I think this is happening because they're playing Oppression Olympic, who was hurt more. They're so divisive because everybody wants to have a voice. Everybody should be helped at the equal level. But when they try to help from the same bag of money, they can only help them so much. Mengadilo, remember to subscribe.
Thank you. I want to take a look back to the last election cycle. You do not, pardon me, thank you all so much. We appreciate, can I note, we appreciate your enthusiasm, and we have a number of questions we'd like to get to. If you would please take a seat, ma'am. If you're willing to stay silent, we would love to have you stay. But we have a number of questions that we're going to ask. And please, you all don't know what we're asking. No one has seen our questions on this stage. Give us an opportunity to get the questions from these candidates and the answers that we all know you want. I see my Sunrise family over here. Give us an opportunity to ask the questions, please. Thank you. As I was saying. I'm sorry. Everyone, please. We cannot. I am going to ask if the audience would please give us an opportunity to ask the questions. And if you are not going to give us an opportunity to ask the questions, we are going to simply ask you to leave. We will not be able to get through this evening. We will not be able to get through this evening if you all continue to interrupt.
Our planet is running out of time. Our planet is running out of time to count.
And we are running out of time in this this forum. Again, I would ask if anyone else feels the need to disrupt, please stand up and do it right now. I want to give you your opportunity. I want to give you your opportunity. Do it right now. Do it right. That being said, I hope we don't see any more disruptions. I'm so sorry, Dr. Hathaway. Please answer the question.
Can everyone hear me? Thank you, Ms. Fayez.
I want to ask specifically about something that came up. I want to ask, we're going to continue to go forward. I want to ask specifically about something that came up during the election, and I will direct this question to you, Governor O'Malley, and to you, Mr. Martin. We're going to continue to go forward. About 1/3 of Donald Trump's advertising, campaign advertising in October of 2004, pardon me, we'll wait a second.
I think she is a very patient person if you're a Democrat.
Thank you. So we're going to continue on. Again, about 1/3 of the Trump campaign advertising in October of 2024 was dedicated to, and I'm going to use quotes here, gender-changing surgeries for a small number of trans, incarcerated, and undocumented immigrants. These particular...
And Democrats are still taking money from the arsonists.
I mean, I'm not sure what they said, but I did hear hard-earned money. It's like me fighting with the sun so I get the good lighting in my room to make a video. It's a constant oppression.
Here at home.
Election cycle. You do not...
Yes, I do.
These particular...
And Democrats are still taking money from the arsonists.
I really wonder who the arsonist is, but that's a different episode.
You know...
Don't shake your head like that. You've been on here for how long now? How long? This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. When teachers, we don't hate the Democratic Party. We stop them. We knock on doors, and we get betrayed by the establishment.
I think it's important to say here, we respect people's opinions.
Right.
And it is definitely understandable that there is a lot of passion in this moment because the issues in this moment is so, the stakes are high.
The stakes are high and the issues are very important. And look, I can understand why people want to jump up and yell out their questions to these people who hope to lead the party. But the other, but...
Can you... Let's talk about the climate emergency. Okay, hello. Let's get to the climate emergency. Let's get to the climate emergency. Jen Psaki, excuse me. We're going to skip ahead. Jen Psaki's going to ask about the climate. We're going to go to climate. Let's go.
We'd like to ask some of these questions. If you could just give us a moment. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you all so much. We really appreciate you all being here. I just want to restate. We want to hear your opinions. We're just asking the questions so you can all hear from these candidates and people at home can hear. Okay, let me start by asking a question more formally that someone asked. Thank you all. Obviously, fundraising, as you all know, is a big part of the role of the Democratic National Party's chair. It's a very important part of the discussion we want to talk about. It's a challenge because it funds state parties.
This is just like 10 people ordering different pizza with the same money at the same table. Like somebody can order lactose intolerant pizza, one without cheese, one with the meat, bada bean, bada boom. But they don't want to sit at the same table because they can smell it.
That in just a moment. Just want to make sure everybody can hear at home.
Yep, they're not done.
This question on the fundraising front, because it was asked before, and again, we respect the passion. These are important questions, and we want to get to them as we said we would. Please raise your hand if you would be for supporting a ban on corporate PAC donations to the Democratic National Committee. Okay, and let's have a discussion about this. Mr. Martin, you said that there are a lot of good billionaires out there who have been with Democrats, who share our values, and we will take their money. But we're not taking money from those bad billionaires. What is a good billionaire and what is a bad billionaire in your view?
What is a bad billionaire? One that doesn't vote for you? Trump had Elon Musk, the richest man, but for some odd reason, Kamala outspent Trump and still lost. Isn't that democracy? But hey, they're asking another white man that won right there. So 2 white men won. And they're asking him, who's the bad billionaire?
I will make this commitment to everyone. I will work my ass off to make sure we push to get the corrosive impact of money out of politics. We've got to change this. We raised and spent over $10 billion.
Stand, it's gone.
What?
Just last year in 2024 on elections on the Democratic side. And the presidential race, $2.5 billion.
It's gone. It's all gone.
It's obscene. We've got to reverse course. We also have to win elections, not at any expense. We got to get dark money out of politics. We got to end Citizens United. We need a complete overhaul of our campaign finances. And my commitment is we will not take money from corporations that are union busting. We will not take money from corporations that are polluting our planet. We will only take money from people who share our values. That's a DNC that I'm going to lead.
I only have like $3.50, so it's hard. Super hard.
Do your own research and go look where they got their money. Because they outspent Trump so much than any other election. I wonder why. If you compare it money-wise, the Democrat was actually the party that said, we got more money and we're gonna win this.
Don't get me wrong, ako sa kitabang, puta fire na mi blonde, kush hash purple skunk, criollo colombici jam jam, turlo, verde, welcome.